Good morning, everybody. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to put together one of the 14-inch corded snow throwers from QVC. It's the Earthwise Snow Thrower. I just purchased two of these, actually one for myself and one for my son, and I saw a lot of comments that people were putting on the QVC forum review site saying how hard it is to put one of these together. Well, I just put one together in, I'd say, under 15 minutes, and I'm going to show you how to put this one together from the scratch, from the start. I'm going to open it up here. Going to get all of the parts out, check them all, make sure we have them. Okay, here's the upper and lower handle. We have that. We have the two wheels right there. Here's the instruction manual, parts manual, and the other handle that connects to the upper part. And this is your control knob for the direction on the snow thrower, on which way to throw it. We'll get those parts out in a minute. Here is the axle for the wheels. Get all the trash out of the way right away. And here is the actual snow blower, or snow thrower, should I say. And that's it. There's no other parts. So, take this out of the bag. Here it is. That's the front of it. This is the back of it. Here is the bag with parts in it. You got your directional handle. That's going to mount right here. This is a handhold. It's going to mount on the upper part of the upper handle. You've got some screws in here that you're going to need and some other wing nuts. This is the cover once you mount this. Just goes over the screw. And here's your direction manual. So we're going to open up this screw bag. Get those out. Tool-wise, all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver. That is it. For ease, I have an electric drill gun with the Phillips head on it, so it makes it a little bit quicker. Okay, separate the screws here so that we know which ones are which. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 screws and 1 bolt. We have, with this bolt, the only hex head bolt, there's a wing nut on it, plastic wing nut. And there's another wing nut here which goes with the black curved head bolt. That is for the handle. These are 2 hubcaps to cover the screws to hold the tires on. That's it for parts. If you open up the page number 5, it has a list of all the screws and all your parts. You can just go by this. When the instruction manual is telling you to use a specific screw, right here it says use the ST 4.2 times 50 Phillips. You just go back here, ST 4.2 times 50 Phillips head screw. That's how you figure out which one's which. It's not hard, like I said. There's the most is there's 4 screws that are the same. There's 2 other sets of screws that are the same length. There's 2 each, and that's about it. Other than the 1 black self-threaded screw, which is going to hold your handle in. So let's get ahead and do this. We're going to take this rubber grommet off that's right here. It's covering the plug. That is where your plug for the upper part of your handle is going to go. Now, this white cover, you can disregard this, throw that away. That's screw. Take the plastic off. Get rid of all of this before we even start, so it's not in the way. Okay, we're going to go by the manual. So step number 1 said to slide the lower section, C, which is this one, into the upper section, B. You align the holes. Make sure this cord is out of the way of the holes when you're aligning that. And what you're going to do is you need the black M6x50 screw with the wing nut on it. You're going to take that apart. Whoops. Probably holding this thing. You're going to want to just put that screw through that hole. A little bit of wiggling goes right in. And then this wing nut goes over top of it. That's going to be all to hold that handle together. Once you put that on, that screw's going to swivel around a little bit. It'll go to the contour of the pipe. Just hand tighten it, not too tight. Don't break it. It's plastic. That's that there. Now, you're going to remove the plug, which is that. Connect this socket, which is this right here. Here's the socket, here's the plug. Simply slides right over top of those 2 prongs. Make sure that you have this oriented right. And it fits on just like that. Make sure you have your handle the right way. You want to have your handle so that it's like that. Now you got the 4 screws. They're the same. You're going to take those. And you're going to mount this section right to the snow thrower. I do opposite corners just so that it goes in and forth. So the handle is now connected to the snow thrower. Here's the handle that is going to adjust the way that your snow thrower throws the snow. That just sets over top of there. Got to align it. It's got a little indent in the fitting right there, and here it has a little bump on it. It can only go on one way. Take your screw, drop it right down in the middle of that, and then that's when you need your Phillips screwdriver sometimes. That electric one won't fit down in that hole that way. You need about 2 inches of Phillips screwdriver in length to get down in there. And just hand tighten that too, don't over tighten it. Here's your cap. Push it on there, that's it. That directs where the snow gets blown. And all you do when you use that is you pull the handle out a little bit, turn it to the left, pull it out, straighten it out, pull it out, turn it to the right. That's it. There's not a whole lot of fuss with that. Now, we got the other handle that goes on the top part. You can mount that very easily. There's only one way this bolt should go in. The plastic has a little hex spot there where that bolt goes down in. And it doesn't matter which way, upside down, whichever way you want to put that in there, goes in there. Take the bolt in here, line the holes up. Make sure that the hex nut goes down in that hole. Jiggle it around a little bit. And you want to make sure that it's, pretty centered with your handle. Hold the hex nut in the hole and put your wing nut on. Now, keep it loose until you adjust that, see where you're going to want that. You can adjust that at any time though, after you've completed putting the whole thing together. But just snug it up right now so you got a handle to hold on to at times. Now, that's that. Your axle now. The axle mounts onto these 4 holes right here. What you do is, here's your axle. You have 2 screws with flat washers in the ends of the axles. They will hold your tires on. There are 2 screws for the top mounting bracket and 2 screws for the bottom. The longer ones go on the bottom. So this bracket to hold the axles has little nipples that stick out here where the screws go in. They go right in there. That's not going to move, so you don't have to worry about lining it up. Take the smaller screws first, put them in the top holes, put them in. I'm just putting them in. Just get them started. And then the bottom. Now I'm going to tighten them up all the way. Now I have my electric screw gun here adjusted for torque, so it's not going to over torque in the plastic. I've got it set, set 7. So that's done there. You take the screws out for your axle tires. Take one of them. Make sure that the part of the wheel that is sticking out in the hub goes in towards the center, so that your screw can mount inside the wheel. Same for the other. Got your little hubcaps. That'll pop one right here. And there's little screwdriver slots in case you ever got to pop them off and tighten up in there or anything. And people, that is it. There is your 14-inch Earthwise Snow Thrower from QVC. It was $99 on a, it was a four easy monthly payment plan. When you go to use these, all you got to remember is use one extension cord. And always tie your extension cord here in a knot when you're connecting it. There's a safety button on the left-hand side of the handle. That has to be pushed in before you pull the trigger. Otherwise, that trigger is never going to move. And you cannot leave it on. As soon as you release the trigger, or you release this button, if you release this button and then let go of the trigger, it's turning off. You can't keep it on. You can't lock it in the on position actually. So, that was under 15 minutes to complete that one. Have fun. Hope to see you again. Good morning, everybody. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to put together one of the 14-inch corded snow throwers from QVC. It's the Earthwise Snow Thrower. I just purchased two of these, actually one for myself and one for my son, and I saw a lot of comments that people were putting on the QVC forum review site saying how hard it is to put one of these together. Well, I just put one together in, I'd say, under 15 minutes, and I'm going to show you how to put this one together from the scratch, from the start. I'm going to open it up here. Going to get all of the parts out, check them all, make sure we have them. Okay, here's the upper and lower handle. We have that. We have the two wheels right there. Here's the instruction manual, parts manual, and the other handle that connects to the upper part. And this is your control knob for the direction on the snow thrower, on which way to throw it. We'll get those parts out in a minute. Here is the axle